suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Ja, wie wäre es zum Beispiel mit einer Person, die hier nicht in diese Welt reingehört?
Who's there?
Hey, ich bin's.
Why did you follow us here?
Du sahst gerade aus, als ging es dir nicht gut.
Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system.
Moment. Gift?
Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baizhu's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baizhu's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Also jetzt siehst du noch schlechter aus.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baizhu's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Lass uns dir helfen. Ich habe sogar schon eine leise Ahnung, wo wir die Überreste der Götter finden werden.
Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
Und womit sollen wir anfangen?
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it.
Kein Problem, wo das Zuhause von den beiden liegt, das wissen wir ja schon längst.
Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
Also was das angeht, so verborgen ist das Heim der beiden eigentlich nun wirklich nicht. Jeder kann, er sagt, das Haus auf der Karte finden. Naja, und jetzt ja sowieso. Er sagt genau das Haus, was wir vor einigen Parts sowieso, er sagt mal kurz mal, erblickt haben, erkundet haben. Und dort, wo ich ja den Stern auf die Karte gesetzt habe, da ist ja auch sowieso diese mysteriöse Höhle. Und dann stellt es sich ja sowieso heraus, dass das Ganze ja im Zusammenhang mit diesem Legendenauftrag steht. Und dass jetzt, er sagt, da noch dieses komische Konstrukt hinzugefügt wurde, bedeutet dann natürlich ja auch, dass das dann auch ein Überrest von irgendeiner alten Gottheit ist. Aber mal im Ernst. Das Haus von denen ist ein bisschen abgeschieden. Aber nicht verborgen. Es führt, er sagt, selbst einen Weg, er sagt, zu denen hin. Ja, hier gibt es doch immer, er sagt, einen kleinen Weg. Hätte aber natürlich auch passen können, dass es das Haus von Baizhu wäre. Ich sag's noch einmal, jeder kann es auf der Karte sehen.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiangli was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiangli? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang.
Wait, Changsheng, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiangli did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened?
I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiangli or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions, You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
What the... Okay, that was the most suspicious-sounding thing you've ever said.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now, Jiangli has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Das übliche Vorgehen also. Also, wie wollen wir es anfangen? Ich würde jetzt erstmal hier... Ich würde eigentlich hier die Medizinpäckchen untersuchen und nicht das Holz, aber... Ich denke, er sagt, am richtigsten wäre es, er sagt jetzt hier, Tagebuch in kindlicher Handschrift zu lesen. Die Dachziegel waren kaputt. Mama und ich konnten sie nicht erreichen. Zum Glück war Papa zu Hause und das ist sofort repariert. Heute beim Abendessen hat der Tisch ein bisschen gewackelt. Papa hat versucht, ihn zu reparieren, aber stattdessen hat er das Tischbein gebrochen. Papa vergisst wieder Dinge. Ich muss ihm helfen, sie aufzuschreiben und sie ihm vorzulesen, wenn es ihm später besser geht. Das sagt jetzt noch nicht so ganz das Richtige. Das Brennholz war ordentlich gestapelt und glatt geschnitten. Der Holzhacker muss stark sein. Einige Holzscheite am Boden des Stapels haben angefangen zu faulen. Es muss schon eine Weile her sein, dass neues Holz auf den Stapel gelegt wurde. Bedeutet dann jetzt irgendwie, dass hier schon seit längerer Zeit niemand mehr da war? So, an der Holzsäule sind leichte Kratzer eingekerbt. Vielleicht um die Größe von Ayus zu markieren. Naja. Ayus, schnell erwachsen, früher laufen. Es gibt einige verblasste Schriften in der Nähe der unteren Kratzer. Soll das jetzt vielleicht bedeuten, dass Ayus ein Experiment seiner Mutter sei? Künstlich erschaffenes Leben? Die Anzahl der Kratzer lässt darauf schließen, dass die Familie hier schon lange im Verborgenen lebte.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Ach, wir durften dann jetzt nicht die Medizinpäckchen untersuchen. Aber er schon. Okay, die Flasche war letztens noch nicht hier.
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
Also die Aura der Überreste von Göttern?
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains.
Is it breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
Moment, lebendes Gift?
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jialiang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading.
Ins Schinkschedorf.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother load.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang?
Also verrückte Wissenschaftler, die Fatui, der Orden des Abgrunds, dann sagt sicherlich, sagt noch irgendwelche skrupellosen Pharmaunternehmen, die sagt mit sowas Geld scheffeln wollen, wenn sie sagt ein Medikament auf den Markt bringen, was als einziges dagegen hilft. Sowas in der Art.
Hey, why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden?
Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house.
You mean Jialiang? Why would he poison himself?
Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs.
Huh? So you're saying... it was Jiang Li? Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
Es sei denn natürlich, es war ein Experiment. Es war ein Experiment. Sie hat ihren Mann mit einem quasi mit einem quasi, ja, wie heißt es jetzt, sag wieder das Wort. Sie hat ihren Mann quasi mit einer unheilbaren Krankheit infiziert, um dann, sagt, selbst eine Heilmethode zu entwickeln. Um dann, sagt, sicherlich, sagt, so, naja, zu beweisen, dass sie, sagt, ein besserer Arzt als entweder Baizhu oder ihr Meister sei. Oder natürlich, sie wollte sich, sagt, beweisen, dass ihre Theorien zur Heilung eines Menschen oder besser gesagt zur Heilung von Krankheiten wirklich effektiver sei als das, was ihr Meister sie gelehrt hat.
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiangli does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery.
Hast du ein Mittel gegen das Gift gefunden?
Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother load is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jia Liang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa Village?
Naja, ich hörte nur einige Geschichten, die ich mir auch selbst ein bisschen ausgedacht habe.
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time.
Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this?
Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Whoa, what? Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon.
hey! Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach.
Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
Mal sehen. Früher habe ich einmal gehört, dass Baizhu nicht sehr gesund ist. Und da ihre Meister schon gestorben sind, kann ein solcher Pakt wirklich die Lebensspanne verlängern?
Ugh, Paimon's mad. You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you. Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man. Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck.
This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are? If it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk.
Naja, wir kennen auf jeden Fall einen Adepten, der uns sicherlich dabei weiterhelfen kann. Ciao. Und im Zweifelsfalle Zhongli wüsste sicherlich auch etwas über die Überresten von alten Göttern. Aber vielleicht gibt es wirklich einen.
What?
Natürlich.
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
Okay, damit ist es klar, Zhao ist gemeint. Hey, Zhao, seid ihr da?
You called?
Das ging wie immer schnell.
Gets Paimon every time.
Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Bubu Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Wie schon gesagt, diese Szene, wo die beiden sich getroffen haben, gab es bloß auf YouTube.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Ja, ich denke, es wäre besser, es euch zu sagen. Du erzählst Zhao, was passiert ist.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Qingce village. A vile monster known as the Chi once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Qingce village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Chi is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak.
Also, das ist für uns beim besten Willen nicht gerade sehr schwer herauszufinden. Wir haben schon vor etlichen Jahren, also was heißt vor etlichen Jahren? Vor 2 Jahren so ungefähr, haben wir, sag schon, die Höhle von Chis Blut gefunden. Und ebenfalls auch die Barriere. Das war jetzt nicht gerade sehr schwer gewesen. Aber wir sagen jetzt trotzdem mal, ach so!
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
Danke, Zhao.
Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them.
That's Xiao for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Master, there's a problem.
Gui? Did you run all the way from Bubu Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything.
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine 1 minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Bubu Pharmacy now.
Jawohl, es geht, er sagt, zurück zur Bubu-Hütte. Nachdem wir schon mal einiges Interessantes herausgefunden haben. Und das vor allem auch dank Zhao. Haben wir jetzt erfahren, dass das lebendige Gift wirklich, er sagt, von einem alten Gott hergestellt, also aus den Überresten eines alten Gottes hergestellt wurde, der Chi heißt. Der von Rex Lapis vor Urzeiten niedergestreckt wurde an jenem Ort, wo sich heutzutage das Qingzhe-Dorf befindet. Um die Überreste des alten Gottes gibt es eine, nennen wir es mal, Barriere, die eigentlich ja nicht gerade so gut versteckt ist. Wie schon gesagt, wir haben das Teil schon vor, ja, etlichen Jahren. Okay, ich sage jetzt schon wieder etlichen Jahren, obwohl es gerade mal bloß so an die 2 Jahre so ungefähr her ist. Schon längst gefunden gehabt. Und ja, das Teil müssen wir dann jetzt, wohl in diesem Part zerstören.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Und dann auf jeden Fall das Gift, also das böse Gift des alten Gottes auf ewig auszumerzen.
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
Außerdem haben wir daraufhin auch noch erfahren, dass diejenigen, die besessen sind, nun ja, keine Angst vom Tod mehr verspüren. Also geht's vor allem, darum, bei der ganzen Sache hier, dass die Mutter von Ayu eine Medizin herstellen will, die einer keinerlei Ängste mehr vom Tod bereitet, oder besser gesagt, ist das auch bloß wieder mal irgend so ein Weg, die Unsterblichkeit zu erreichen.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back. My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out anymore.
When Gui left, he was still conscious. But now...
Gui, please take Jialiang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Baizhu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he? Is there really no other way to save Jialiang?
Nun ja, Paimon, die einzig andere Möglichkeit, dem Vater von Ayu zu helfen, ist natürlich den Ursprung der Krankheit auszulöschen. Also müssen wir irgendwie die Überreste des alten Gottes namens Qi auslöschen. Beseitigen. Es soll ja auch sowieso, wie wir auch gehört haben von Zhao oder generell von Baizhu, soll sich dann hier drüben auch irgendwo ein Höhleneingang befinden. Ich würde jetzt so mal tippen, hier. Oder hier. Eventuell sogar auch noch hier. Dürfte es einen Höhleneingang sicherlich geben. Aber jetzt erstmal das Übliche. Wir drehen erstmal wieder eine Uhr. Zurück auf 8:02 Uhr. Und somit wäre dann gleich der nächste Abschnitt des Legendenauftrags mit dabei.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual. Wait, where's Dr. Baizhu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiangli once we find her. Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now. I can accompany Ayu to the Adventures Guild.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baizhu in person once he's finished resting.
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again. Do you think he...
Mal jetzt nicht den Teufel an die Wand. Gehen wir erstmal zu ihm.